You can start.
A recent national study found that 1,519 college students between 18 and 24 and another 2,586 people the same age died from alcohol-related causes like car crashes and injuries. These aren't just numbers, their lives lost to something that's often seen as a normal part of college life. That data comes from National Institute of Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism. Many college students are around alcohol or know someone who drinks, and understanding the reasons, risks, and solutions to drinking can make the campus safer. As a Native American growing up around the reservation, I saw how alcohol misuse can hurt people and families. That inspires me to learn more about why it happens and how it can be prevented. Alcohol use among USD students often comes from social and emotional pressures, but by looking at how the university and community addresses it through policies and prevention programs, it can help us understand how to work to reduce its impact. I'll explain why students drink, how USD handles alcohol use, and what prevention and support programs exist. Let's start with understanding why students drink. College life and social expectations can put students at a higher risk of alcohol use. According to the National Institute of Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, even students coming to college with prior alcohol experience can face things like unstructured time, availability of alcohol, inconsistent enforcement on underage drinking laws, and limited adult supervision, leading to more problems. This shows how alcohol use doesn't have to just be peer pressure, but can also be influenced by the environment, college itself. Making risky drinking more likely. When students are around alcohol and people who use it, they can be influenced to participate. With some students, they result to alcohol use to deal with mental health issues. Internal conflicts like stress and anxiety from school can play a big role in alcohol use among students. In the 2022 book, Factors Associated with Alcohol Use in University Students, Savannah Wren, with a PhD in psychology, states that the common reason for drinking cited by students is to relax, relieve tension, and escape from troubles. From this evidence, we can see how students use alcohol to relax or relieve stress, which can lead to dependency, addiction, or more issues. Because students drink for social and emotional reasons, USD has strict rules to manage alcohol use on campus. USD has clear and strict policies regarding alcohol and the consequences of breaking them. In USD's community living policies, it prohibits students from possessing, using, or even being around alcohol, resulting in documentation, legal punishment, or even being expelled. These policies set clear expectations for students on campus, helping to reduce and prevent any alcohol use. USD housing rules help housing rules help reduce alcohol misuse on campus by giving clear information on the policies and consequences. Vermillion also plays a key role in law enforcement. The Vermillion Police Department responds to many calls day to day, especially alcohol related. I reviewed Vermillion Police Department's public activity log during USD's Dakota Days between October 3rd and the 5th. There was a total of 39 alcohol-related incidents with the highest number of 22 on Friday. This evidence makes the issue clear. With so many incidents in just 3 days, it's likely that USD students were among those affected. Because alcohol use can rise during any week, USD focuses on prevention and education to reduce risks. USD provides a few programs and services to help prevent and educate people on alcohol abuse and the negative consequences that come with it. On USD's Student Counseling Center website, they provide programs like the diversion program, which is only for first-time offenders that have received an alcohol-related citation and takes the citation off their record when completed. The diversion program puts offenders through an education course on alcohol use and the risks when you misuse it. These programs aim to educate students and support their recovery instead of relying on punishment. USD focuses on helping students make better decisions and informing them about the risks of alcohol use. Vermilion Police Department also helps by using programs to hold you accountable. Along with USD's efforts, the Vermilion community also provides programs to help prevent and reduce the risk of alcohol misuse on Vermilion as a whole. In my interview with Vermilion's Deputy State's Attorney, he brought up the 24/7 program, a system that helps people stay sober and hold them accountable without major punishments. He said that any participants in the program cannot partake in any alcohol use or for a set amount of time determined by the judge. They're monitored through breathalyzers, continuous alcohol monitoring bracelets, and ignition interlock devices. The program started in the late 2000s and until now there have been thousands of participants. When people understand the legal and physical risks, they tend to make safer choices. Together, USD and Vermilion work to educate and reduce alcohol misuse on campus and the community. Alcohol use among USD students is shaped by social and emotional pressures, managed through policies and enforcement, and addressed through prevention efforts. We've looked at what influences students drink, how USD handles alcohol use through its policies and enforcement, and what prevention programs and community efforts are helping make a difference. Alcohol use will always be a part of college life, but learning where it comes from and how to prevent it from becoming a worse problem can help build a safer and better environment for students and citizens.